And welcome back to the Recon Gaming here with Marble World Season 2 of the URG series. I believe it's still anybody's game. This is race number 12. We've gotten rid of a few races that will not continue in next season, but have been finalized for this season. Tommy in the pole position. Xavier climbed up his way to third after being the only finisher in the last two races. Johnny, who was sitting in the middle pack, has fell back to 7th, where he pretty much basically started because it's where he finished last season. Chrissy still finished 8th and still sits there currently. 3, 2, 1, go. And we forgot Johnny's contrail. We'll see if we can catch him to get it. This is a 5-lap race at the Race Force GP. Very similar to the other course, except for there's just another chicanery. Actually, it's very similar to another course, actually, that we already did. As we watch the lift, let me review our courses to make sure. I'm trying to remember which course it was very similar to. I think it's the Arctic GP is what I'm referring to, that it was very similar to. A little different, I think, but it does look very similar. Almost everyone on their own space. So for I saw 2 on 1 earlier. There goes Eli, Tommy, followed by Johnny, followed by Xavier, Corbin, Chrissy, Christopher. Johnny taking 2nd. Or no, sorry, that's still 3rd. I just now saw Eli back in 1st. Ooh, Johnny falling the 4th to Xavier, who had a massive leap there. Johnny taking 3rd back. Fighting for 2nd. He takes 2nd. Xavier and Tommy bumping. Eli way ahead, getting an early start there. They're all trying to pile in at the same place at the same time. It's not the way to do it. They all start on their own lane going into lap 3. Their own line. We're going to have a 1 space 1 space 1 1 1 1 space 1 1 start. That would be Eli, followed by Johnny, followed by Xavier, followed by Tommy, Corby, Chrissy, Corbin, and Christopher. And there they go. Started lap 3. Trying to stay with the leader as much as possible, but also show as much as the field as they go. Big things going on here as Chrissy finds her way into 5th. Christopher way in the back. Eli busting all the way down the bend there. Johnny trying to catch up. Still is held by now only 2 gaps, so he did make some catching up progress. Christopher falling way behind. And so is Corbin. You have Xavier and Tommy sharing a space. Be careful with them. And we're getting ready to come up as we start lap 4. We're going to sit here for a minute and watch them come on up. Here comes Eli and Johnny, followed by Xavier and Tommy, Corby, Chrissy. And we're not going to wait for the rest because they're going to be going. There's Corbin and Christopher. This is lap 4 or 5. Next lap will be the end. They space out pretty well on this course, but Johnny's having some issues on these turns. If he doesn't snap it back, if he won't snap back into it, he will start to lose out in positions as Xavier is catching up fairly quickly. Johnny even closing that gap between Eli a little bit more. We're closing that gap between Chrissy and really spreading that gap between him and Christopher. So this is the final lap. Try to show the entire track as I prepare for the ending results. And there goes Eli, followed by Johnny, Xavier, Tommy, Corby, Chrissy, Corbin, and Christopher will start at some point in time, but not soon enough for me to have to get this leaderboard out. Because he is way behind. Johnny making a lunge to try to get up to Eli, and it just won't be soon enough as Eli will win, followed by Johnny, followed by Xavier, followed by Chrissy, Tommy, Corbin, Corby, who fell drastically. He was up there earlier, and then Christopher. Where does that put us into the positions? Overall, Eli will now have 49 points. Johnny will now have 32 points. Xavier with 40. Chrissy with 20. Tommy with 45. So he will lose the lead. Corbin with 34. Corby with 31. And Christopher with 32. That'll leave Chrissy in last place and Johnny and Christopher tied for 5th. However, with our new leader will be Eli, sitting up there with 49 points, holding a 4-point lead against second, who is Tommy, and a 9-point lead against Xavier, who has 40 in third. Still anybody's chance with 4 or 5 more races, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more races to go. Still anybody's chance to win this entire thing. See you next race. This is Ultimate Recon Gaming, over and out.